You guys, welcome to today's video. It is February favorites. February 2018. Oh my God. Hi. That was the shortest month ever. I mean, it was, and then it kind of was. It felt, yeah. So anyway, but lots going on, I guess. I actually realized I didn't post that much in February, and I'm going through my videos going, where's all my product? But it's a short month, and you know, if I'm only posting about 3 videos a week, then that's 12 videos. So it always feels like not very much. But anyway, okay, I have a good assortment of stuff to share with you. I know that this is kind of review, not review, I don't know. It's kind of like, you know, when your teacher gives you a vocabulary lesson. It's like, you've already gone through this. We talked about this. Let me remind you how great I think they are. So let's talk about my hair, which is kind of funny because you can wear red and have pink hair, right? So, oh my God, the dog is just, what she does is she walks underneath all the tripods and she kind of slaloms. She like goes between their legs of all the lights and camera stand and well, sweetie pie, you know, you kind of bump them. Where are you going? You don't know what to do. She doesn't know what to do when I film. She wants to curl up on my lap, but there's no room. It'll be just a minute. Alrighty, back to the favorites. Okay, so you can wear red when you have pink hair, correct? And anyway, it's barely pink. It's a rose gold tint. Some of you probably can't even see it. You might be colorblind. I did my roots one more time with my Madison Reed kit and I love it, and I think I went a little, I didn't go darker, I just concentrated the product more and I covered the grays more effectively, and I also kind of pulled the product for just a few minutes all the way through my hair. So it did darken some of the blonde areas, which makes the pink less vibrant. So the lighter blonde your hair is, the more the, what am I talking about? The Kristen S Rose Gold Temporary Tint will attract to your hair. So the cool thing about this is not some of the other pastel tints out there that require more like coloring your hair and that process. This is in the shower. It washes out in like 3 shampoos. So what you do is you shampoo your hair while your hair is still wet, you spray this on, and I have to say it did not leave a mess in my shower stall, and whatever was there I just rinsed it off with water and it was fine. You leave it on for a few minutes, shave your legs, do whatever, rinse it out, then condition, and then voila, you're left with like this very subtle pink tint. And like I said, the darker your hair, the more subtle the pink. And if your hair is really light and if you leave it on for a long time, you will see more intense color. So this is fun. I hope she comes out with more colors. I'm just digging the Kristen S line at Target. Plain and simple. There you go. Something else I found at Target that I haven't told you guys about yet is number 7. They have a few new skincare items. Some of them are a no for me because they have denatured alcohol right in the top few ingredients. And I'm like, really guys? Ugh. And then this one is called Instant Results Purifying Heating Mask. It's really not a mask, it's a scrub. And it's heating, which scares me because that always says to me, oh my God, there's some kind of mentholating, camphor, whatever product in here. No, no, no. But it's heating like for a split second because of the clay that is in here. And apparently that clay, just when it comes in contact with skin, has a warming sensation. It does not raise your skin temperature. It doesn't irritate it. It's fine. So everything in here is gentle. It's like a nice kind of, it reminds me of like the rice powder K-Beauty scrubs. So it's a very fine scrub. You can just do it on your face for a minute or 2 and rinse it off. It is not a mask. It's basically an exfoliator. Okay, and then you guys saw in my favorite skincare, or I should say my AM skincare routine, which is funny because I actually use this more at night, but I kind of mix it up. But I talked about the prickly pear seed oil, which is cactus. And one of you said, oh, I grow that. I could just, you know, cut off a piece. And I don't know. I mean, this is like extracted and cold pressed and all that stuff. So I'm not going to weigh in on what you do with plants you grow at home. So yeah, I mean, heck, if I had an aloe plant, you know, I'd be like, squeezing it out and stuff like in that commercial. Okay. So this particular one, ECLA, it is from Amazon. I just happened to find it, but prickly pear, God, I love a prickly pear margarita. That is so yummy, but that's not what we're talking about. This is an oil that is good for sensitive skin, good for all skins, and it actually is good for oily skin. So it helps scar tissue, breakout, acne scarring. It's good for wrinkles. It's got tons of amino acids and just moisture ingredients. It's not heavy. I think it sinks into my skin just nicely. I like it. I've been playing with new oils that I find that are not the ones we've been seeing all over the place right now in beauty land. So yeah, so I want to kind of find the next cool thing, or at least it'll be our cool thing. How about that? Okay, so that I believe is everything for skincare, hair care, that kind of thing. Moving on, I'm not wearing it today. I'm actually wearing something else entirely because I wanted to try something. I mean, that's my life, is I'm always trying stuff. So I'm wearing a NYX, I'm wearing the NYX Total Cover foundation, but also what I'm trying new is their the Drops primer. And I like it, it's fine, you know. But this Model's Own Runway foundation, I really like. It is a little bit yellow, but not when I finally put it on. In fact, I felt like it was, less yellow once it was all said and done than at the end of the day with the Maybelline Fit Me after that oxidized, which you guys said you didn't notice it on camera. I noticed it in person. Not a deal breaker necessarily, but I do. I like this Model's Own foundation. It's just a good, inexpensive Ulta foundation that I feel like it wears really well. And then you guys, I've been talking about this and I have to include it. The Laura Geller Baked and Brighten. Is it called Baked Balance and Glow Illuminating Foundation? I don't use this as a foundation, but I use this as a finishing powder or like a very, very subtle highlight. It's what I'm wearing kind of now. What do you mean kind of? No, I'm wearing it now. And I'm trying to see, like I did put on highlighter, which is one of my favorites, you'll see, but I put it kind of everywhere and I just love it. Which I am not like a huge Laura Geller. You can't even see it if I swatch it for you. There. I am not, I mean, Laura Geller is fine, but I never got that swirl gelato highlighter that everybody freaked out about. I find that her foundations and the baked powders are okay. I just always reach for other things, but this one I really think is a good little deal. I like it. And then speaking of pressed powder, the new Milani Conceal and Perfect powder, I just think this is a great touch-up powder if you want less shine. So one, if you're oily, of course, and you want to mattify. Two, if you want to just add maybe a little more coverage, you've got to kind of touch up areas, or you're just trying to kill highlight, you know. This is a very fine, but has a bit of coverage to it in terms of a pressed powder. It's not translucent. And I did get the shade Fair, and I like it. I really like it. I like how it's the compact, and I like the foundation itself. And then I like this Milani Dolce bronzer, which, oh my God, I still am convinced this is new, even though, anyway, it didn't say so on the website or on the Ulta website. But this is in Dolce. They've got 3 shades, and this I think is the lightest. I really hope I'm not lying, and they have only 2 shades. But this one is like the most subtle bronze, not matte, but not shiny, kind of like a satin. So it just, if you want a bronze and you're pale, I would reach for this. There's another shade, so if you are a darker skin tone, go for that. And Milani makes other nice bronzers. I just found this one, and I like when I can kind of just go to town with a bronzer and just look like I'm glowing and not like, uh-oh, you know, George Hamilton alert, call the orange police. So yeah. And oh, you guys, these Sonia Kashuk. So I've got a few things from my, the latest drugstore stuff that's new. You guys loved that video, by the way. I love how you like when I'm like, oh, you know, don't tempt me, Rebecca. I don't want to spend more money. And then all my haul videos or videos like, what's new? I get the most views. So I think that's kind of funny. So anyhow, but these are the new Sonia Kashuk brushes. They have changed Sonia Kashuk at Target. So far, all it is just tools, accessories, makeup bags, that kind of thing. And there's several brush lines. This is my favorite. It's affordable. It's got the gold handle and it's soft like a kitten. I like it. So I can put on bronzer. I can put on pressed powder. I can put on loose powder. I can kind of do my own thing. And then I always buy a blender shade brush. When I'm trying brushes, I just always see what they have to offer in this kind. So yeah. Oh, I have a piece of PR. This was sent to me by Wonder 2. They've got a couple new items out right now and I'm wearing this. This is the Wonder Brow Dual Precision Brow Liner. It has a full kind of, you know, your beveled edge, which, oh, what was the Anastasia? Come on, guys. What was the Anastasia brow? Anyway, the one with the angle. Okay, so that's that end. And then this end is the skinny, the micro liner, which is like what the brow is, the Anastasia. And I think It Cosmetics has one too. I like this. This is so nice to have both things. Still no spoolie. Maybe I'm like, oh shoot, is there another chamber? Can I get a spoolie? Can I get a spoolie? Anyway, I know I've got tons of little separate ones and whatever on my makeup table, but I always feel like I want one attached. That's to me what makes me happy with an eyebrow product, is that there's a spoolie attached to it. But that's okay. I still like this. I think it's in the $20 range. It's pretty good. I like Wonder products. I love that. I mean, of course, I like something if I've been given it for free, but then I'm going to use it. But then I think I'd buy this. I really do. I would buy this. You guys, the Pixie, all the new spring stuff. The Glowy Gossamer Duo. I love this highlighter and it's so pretty. See how it's like gold and rose gold? It's just nice. It really is. It's really pretty. It's not glittery. It doesn't have like sparkle action. It just has that kind of, you know, metallic highlight sheen to it. Comes in another shade. It's really lovely. And then I got two of the fairy, what are these called? Fairy lights, liquid fairy lights. And I got the rose gold and the crystalline. And these go on your eyelids. They're quite frankly a dupe to the Stila. The crystalline one isn't as, you know, opaque as but you can kind of build it. And then I love this rose gold one. It is so pretty. It is pretty glittery. But this reminds me of like that kitten, you know, the Stila, the kitten one, Kitten Karma, I think it's called. Look how pretty that is. And it's got good coverage, and then it dries, and then it's budge proof. Doesn't go anywhere. Love it. All right, and last, is this last? Yes, last is the Makeup Revolution Concealer. You guys, this took YouTube, Ulta, everywhere by storm. This is the Tarte Shape Tape dupe. It's $7. Conceal and Define, full coverage, concealer and contour. I have a video if you want, I can link that. I do enjoy this concealer. I've been wearing it consistently. It is got good coverage. It doesn't crepe. It doesn't wrinkle. It, you know, it looks nice and I like it, and it's affordable, and yay. So there you go. Great. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed that. Please subscribe if you haven't already. And thank you for your subscription. If you have been around here for a while, that sounds really funny. Like I'm gonna send you a magazine. And I hope you can give this video a thumbs up, and I'll see you again soon.